y'all? Welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses with Zach from the Shy Guys. So, last episode I ended the episode off after doing some fishing and a couple other things around here at the monastery. And off screen, I explored the entire place. I talked to everybody. I gave all of my students gifts so that their motivation is risen. And another thing I did was I spent some of my renown on the Saint Sethlene statue. And so now it's like, I can't remember exactly what it was. I got the faith +2, and I think it was spears +1 or something. And I'm getting close to the experience +10% or whatever on that statue. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, no. Okay, so also I recruited Shamir, and both Shamir and Catherine. I just talked to them. I asked them if they wanted to join me. They were like, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, they're part of my team now. I don't know how much I'm going to use them, but they are there, so pretty cool. I would like to recruit all of the the church members if I can. So yeah, also I ran over this way and Sylvain, this thing popped up. So let's go visit Sylvain. Oh, another lady is walking away from him. What happened?
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. They'll say, Sylvain and the Professor are on the prowl. Forget it. What do you need?
Girl problem, Sylvain?
I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off.
No,
Guess she was
goodness.
feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
Oh, goodness, Sylvain. Do I just want to say jerk? You're complicated.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
My father never told me.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
What was your experience?
Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse.
You mean they only want you for your bloodline?
See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl, and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely.
You don't think that way anymore?
That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha!
Wow.
Wow. You should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
Well, alright. That was interesting. Okay, so support level B.
Right.
Alright, so there's just a couple more things I want to do before we continue on with the week. Let me actually head down here. I want to go talk to Dimitri, I think. Let me look. We have so many supports. And, yeah, I want to get my support with Dimitri up a little bit. I figured he's one of the most important people to support with. And so let's try another thing of tea, another tea party.
Thank you.
Sweet, okay. So we'll do this real quick, and then we have one more thing we need to do. So let's see. Let's get some of this chamomile
I
out.
apologize. This smells good. I wonder how it tastes.
Offer some tea. Those pastries and stuff look good.
It smells delightful.
Okay, let's talk.
So it is.
The ideal relationship. Let's talk about our first
So it
meeting.
is.
Sweet. All right. And also potential training partners, the ideal professor, the existence of Crest. Let's talk about potential training partners. Yes. Okay.
So it is.
And thanks for everything. Fashion a strong. Let's talk about a strong battalion. Sweet. That one wasn't too
Feel
difficult.
down. I go out for a long ride on my own. There is no place more relaxing than a trusted steed's back.
Nod.
Ah,
Perfect. Yes. Okay. Well, you haven't gotten this far yet. Observe. What is? Okay. Well, he's drinking. What does banter mean? It's not letting me hit
warm
it.
and comforting.
Oh,
Indeed.
joke.
Indeed.
We can move the. Oh goodness. Why are we so close to him right now? That's weird.
Is something the matter?
No, I'm just moving my camera around you. That's weird. Okay.
Professor. Ah. So it is. Professor.
Joke.
So
Nod.
it is.
Banter.
Is that right?
A
So it
nod.
is.
Okay.
Professor.
This is weird.
So
Is
it
there anything I want to give him? His motivation's already maxed out, so I guess we can head out of here
A
once he
warm,
finishes
comforting.
that sip. I'm glad we finally managed to get
Thank you.
one of
for the
those.
treat. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah. All right. Charm increased by 1. Yes.
Professor.
Okay, so the last place we need to head over to is over here to the training grounds where Monica is. I haven't talked to her yet because I wanted y'all to be here for it. So we finally get a decent look at her. We haven't even seen her yet, but there she is. She's talking to Edelgard. Let's talk to her.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
I don't know
Do
you very
need
well.
something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
I just wanted to meet
Sorry,
Monica.
Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
I want to ask you questions. Well, okay.
What do you say, Adel? Do you need
Since I could...
Where have you, like, what's happened to you? I know it's probably not easy for her to talk about, but I want to know. Anyways, last thing that we need to do is, so yeah, there's Catherine and Shamir. You can see them. I bet Catherine would be good at this. But we're going to use Felix, like we did last time, I think. And, we are going to kick some butt. Okay, sorry, Marianne, but you're about to go down. Felix is just too strong.
You're weak.
And who's next? Ignatz, I'm sorry, dude. You don't stand a chance.
You're weak.
Felix is so good. Okay, round 3, quarterfinals. Ooh, Edelgard is coming at me. Yeah, we're still going to win.
Why am I even here?
Very nice. Okay, semi-final time against Claude. Oh yeah, we definitely got this in the bag. Sweet.
Too easy.
And who's left? Petra. Okay, let's Ooh, let's restore. She has the chance for a crit, so let's restore HP and let's do this. Oh, did I read that wrong? I really thought it said she had a crit a second ago. I'm imagining things. Super easy. Great job, Felix. Sweet. Okay, so we've used all of our activity points, and as far as I know, there's nothing else I need to do. I used a couple of them off screen to learn some faith magic. I did faith magic twice. Once with Manuela and once with Rhea. So I'm trying to get to my secret skill with Byleth. But yeah, I don't think there's anything left for us to do today. So finish exploring. Oh crap, you know what there was? We have so many supports to do. And I meant to do those, but we can do those later on. Okay, instruct manually. Everyone's super motivated, thankfully. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be teaching Catherine and Shamir very much. Maybe I'll teach Flame some stuff, but let's start off with someone up here, I guess. One of our students. Ingrid, let's teach you some, maybe some sword stuff. Alright. Sweet.
It all makes.
She might be able to use that later on. Let's do this.
That was challenging.
Ah, we didn't get any perfects right there. Okay, Annette, maybe you want, who has a secret skill I need to get? She's already done hers. Sylvain's already done his. Ash, yeah, already got his. I know Felix got his. Okay, Dedu, anything? No, he doesn't have one. And Dimitri. Okay, let's teach, let's go check out Flame. What does she have going on? Yeah, she has a reason that she needs to learn in. Ah, let's console her. Sweet. Okay. And a little bit more of that.
I would like.
All right. Now, who's close to leveling something up? Let's teach Mercedes some reason magic.
Now
Very nice. Bolganon. Sweet. Okay, also, why don't you learn some, yeah, some faith to finish up. Okay. One thing I want is for some people to learn some better authority, because I was looking at, different new, battalions earlier, and, we could definitely use some of them. So, Sylvain is one person that I wanted to teach about authority, so let's do a little bit more of that. Great, okay. And one more person. Who do we want? Let's talk to Felix, maybe. Let's go ahead and teach him some more reason magic, because eventually he's going to get back around to using it, I think. Awesome. Thoron. Wow, he won't be able to use that, but because of his class. But eventually he will be once he's his master class, I think. No, don't stop. And he's not great at authority because of his skill, so I don't even know if it's worth teaching him that. Let's just use some swords.
This could be you.
Fantastic. And okay, that's everyone. I wish I remembered to do the support conversations with everyone. Let's go ahead and put Ingrid with Sylvain and begin the lecture.
Professor.
Okay. No, I don't want her to excel as a warlock. I want her to learn only as a bishop. Yeah, let's go talk to Ingrid.
Ugh. Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world.
Ooh.
Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
Was that a letter you were disposing of?
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to? Let's say, isn't that important to you?
I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. The marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon.
Another one?
Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
Okay. A letter about marriage prospects.
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
I can't believe he would use you like that. What an awful way for him to... Let's say I can't believe he would use you like that.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well. Which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Alright, so... She's motivated again, which is good. Am I going to have the chance to check out some of these supports before the end of the month? I'm not sure. Whose birthday? Cyril's birthday. Let's give him flowers.
Stop.
I for real have so much gold right now.
That's it.
Nice, okay, not bad. Ooh, Ingrid's skill leveled up, very
I'm
nice.
certain I've improved.
Awesome. Okay, so what are we going to do today? I wish there was a choice for me to, Oh yeah, so supports. Let's do some supports. Okay, we've got a lot of them, so let's get to it right away.
He's always with that man from Dusker. How strange.
I'll bet he used some dirty tricks to gain his favor. That's how those scoundrels from Dusker operate.
What a pleasant conversation you seem to be having.
Oh goodness.
May I join? Please, continue.
Oh, Your Highness, I was just...
I said continue.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Such
What a couple of
foolishness runs
scrubs.
rampant. I fear it is the reality of Fargus for now.
It must appear strange to them, to see me always in your company.
Does it bother you to do?
Of course not. However,
Let me guess. You take exception to the gossip that you use dirty tricks to obtain your position. Is that it?
that does perturb me, but not for my own sake. I am concerned about your Highness's reputation.
We're not talking about my feelings, but yours. As far as I'm concerned, those fools can talk nonsense until their tongues fall out.
I am afraid I cannot agree. But if you were not concerned for your honor in this instance, then why did you intervene?
Because it is my duty to do so. The day my father was killed, I saw the swine who did it. They
Oh,
were not of Dusker.
who was
I
it?
saw that, knew it beyond a doubt, and yet I was unable to prevent the massacre that followed.
Who killed your
Nor
dad?
could I clear away the dishonor of regicide that has unjustly clung to you and your people. I will not rest until I make up for that. I owe you, just as I owe the spirits of those I let die.
I do consider Fargus to be abhorrent. But you are an exception. You offered me your hand, and pulled me out from an abyss of suffering and death. You risked your life to save a foreigner you had never met. The moment you extended your hand, I decided that only for your sake would I live the remainder of my life. and I would cast it aside in an instant if my death were to your benefit. For that reason, I cannot consider myself your friend. There are still many in the kingdom who despise the people of Duscur. It would be selfish of me to stand by your side as an equal.
Dedue,
Your Highness?
do you really believe I care one bit about the chatter of the ignorant?
Of course not. Please forgive my impudence.
I understand the intention of your words. Still, they grieve me. If you wish it so, you may continue to think of yourself as my vassal. I clearly cannot stop you. We need not be anything more or anything less. If that is what you wish to do, so be it.
Your Highness.
If Dimitri saw who killed his parents, then why didn't he say, hey, it wasn't them? And how could he not have stopped it? I don't understand. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Uh-oh.
You don't like to talk much, huh, Dedue?
I am not skilled in conversation.
Any particular reason?
Reason? I am only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be. Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me. I grow weary of it.
That makes sense. A lot of people hate Duscur. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people.
We sound like true monsters.
Why are you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry?
I suppose.
If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds. I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know if it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated, but like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all.
I am not very good at interesting conversation.
We can work on that. Tell me about Duscur. What was your hometown like?
Calm. More forested than Fargus. Each town had a specialty. Smithing, fishing. You would be better off reading about it in a book.
Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing. You're a great cook and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Duscur-style food?
As we have established, people hate Duscur. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent.
Ah, but the cuisine of Duscur is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it.
I am pleased to hear you say so.
Nice conversation there. Very nice. Alright, Dedue and Sylvain, go right ahead, y'all.
This is delicious. I can't believe I made it.
Yes, you do have some talent.
What's the matter? Have I got something on my face?
No, Sylvain. Recently I've heard rumors about you.
Oh yeah? Which ones? Is it that I'm terrible to girls? Or the rumor where I bring terrible misfortune to the girls I date? I don't, by the way, in case you're about to ask.
Debatable.
Oh, I also heard about how I'm total trash and everyone should avoid me. That might be
Well, you don't lack for self-awareness.
the way I figure it. If I can't be respected, I can at least be well informed.
You are being described as indefensibly worthless.
Indefensibly? That's a bit harsh.
I already knew your reputation concerning women, but these new rumors deprive you of all redemption. I did try to correct them, but I doubt I was believed.
Well, thank you all the same. Listen, you don't need to worry what people think about me. As you well know, it's not easy to correct misunderstandings or change people's minds. And if I'm going to behave so badly, it seems misunderstandings are inevitable.
I could not be silent. You saw me as a person, rather than merely as someone from Duscur. I want you to be seen as a person too.
I appreciate that, Dedue. You think the world will ever see us that way?
Maybe.
I can't tell if you're joking or not, but I like it.
Then we will get along.
There's a nice conversation. Okay, moving on. I think we got one more for Dedue. And, yeah, this is our first little... See those little arrow things? We haven't done one of these yet, so I don't know exactly what this means. Let's see.
Hi, Dedue. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way. You deserve all the praise in the world.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
Well, sure, I know that. But how can I stop making those errors? No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up. The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need. Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dadu. You really have a kind heart. At first, I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
Well, a bit. Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
I see. I will try it.
Okay, not bad. Ending off with that slight smile. Alright. Moving on.
Hey, Sylvain. Can we talk?
What's up, Ash? Looking for more life tips?
No. But I did want to thank you for coming to my aid in battle the other day.
That? No need to thank me for that.
No, really, I insist. If you hadn't been there, I definitely would have been finished. You really set a model for my training. I can only hope I'll be able to save someone like that someday.
Again with the studying and the training? You're so stubborn you make Ingrid and His Highness seem downright easygoing. My advice on the whole thing is to just follow your instincts. That's what I do. If someone's in trouble, I help them. You don't need to be a valiant knight to know that. It doesn't matter if the person is an ugly old man or the cutest girl you've ever seen. You help them.
So you're saying...
Everybody's the same, deep down. It's our job to help anyone who needs it.
Ah.
What? You're looking at me funny. Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just surprised, that's all. You're actually a much better person than I thought.
Was that a compliment? I can't tell.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean any insult. I was just really impressed by what you said about helping people without even thinking. To jump in and help someone without any thought at all of reward. That is real virtue.
How did you say that with a straight face? I'd be embarrassed if I were you. Come on, Ash. You're an honest and overall great guy. You'll be an honest and overall great knight, too. Of course, people like you need to watch out for greedy people.
Huh?
Remember when I said I didn't need any thanks? Well, I didn't say anything about not wanting a reward. There's a girl, and we had a misunderstanding about who was allowed to date who, so, I need to hang out in your room until everything calms down. Should only be a day. Or 2. Tops.
Sylvain?
Come on, Ash. Remember, if someone's in trouble, you help them. You want to be a great knight, yeah?
Oh, fine. Since you helped me, but just this once.
All right, I knew I could count on you. You'll definitely be a great knight.
He really would be a great person, if he could just stop all the scandal.
Oh goodness, Sylvain. Unbelievable. Okay, wait a second, let me look back at Dadu. So I don't totally understand what that arrow means right above the B. This, I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually.
Do you know this legend, Ingrid? It's about the Battle of Fodlan's Throat.
Oh, yes. I know it like the hilt of my sword.
With so many valiant knights appearing in this story, I couldn't help but wonder which was your favorite. I really like this one, the one in the middle, the knight who stands in defense of the Duke.
Such a wonderful knight. One of my favorites as well.
That makes sense. He's so noble and virtuous. In fact, he kind of reminds me of you.
Thank you. You remind me of him as well. You are honest, as is he.
No, I'm nowhere near as great. Maybe someday. Maybe if we work hard together, we can both become knights as glorious as the one in this story.
Together, yes. Now wouldn't that be something? If only we could.
Huh?
Ash, the legends are exactly that. Legends. They're not indicative of real life. The cards we are dealt are what they are. We can work with what we have, but we can't change what's in our hand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I long to serve His Highness as a knight. The sort of knight that legends are written about. But I was born bearing a crest, and with that comes responsibility. Whether I like it or not, I am the last hope of House Galatea. I am the only one who can carry on the family bloodline and restore our lost fortune. To do that means setting aside my own dreams and ambitions.
You still have the right to pursue your dreams.
Ash, I must ask something of you.
Yes, of course. Anything.
My dream is aligned with your own. Please, for both of us, promise to see yours through.
That doesn't seem fair.
I'll never be able to see my dream through. Doing so would mean terrible misfortune for others. So, I am bound by honor not to follow through on my own dream. But I can help you achieve yours.
Come on, this isn't like you at all. Please, don't smile when your eyes are so sad.
Oh my goodness. That was sad. It will take some time before you can deepen this bond? What does that mean? That's strange. Yeah, see, the bee looks like it's unlocked a little bit. It's bluish, but I can't select it. Alright, we'll have Mercedes talk to Sylvain then.
I swear, the whole cathedral glows with heavenly light when you're around.
Hello, Sylvain. What a treat to see you here. I thought you preferred places with more ladies around.
I'm here because you're here, and I don't care about other girls.
Oh, come now. I'm sure you use that line all the time.
Actually, I've only said it to girls who thought I was lying about being faith. You know what? There's no reason to get into all that. The truth is, I would really like to spend some time with you. What do you say to that?
Well, if you were really interested in me, I would want you to get to know me better.
I agree. I've been such an idiot in the past, always angling for the seduction. I've forgotten how to just talk to someone.
You act like you're full of regret, but I know you don't really mean it. Still, I'm glad to hear you say that at least. I told you such a boring story the last time we spoke. I was worried you might think I was a dull person.
Dull? No. I was worried that I'd made you remember unhappy times. It's horrible what you had to go through. It's not like anyone chooses to be born with a crest.
Right. We can't choose our bloodline. You've got a crest too, haven't you, Sylvain? What has your experience been like?
Are you asking how being born with a crest affected me?
Yes. I know there was that business with your brother Miklon, but I'm sure you don't want to talk about all that.
It's not a very happy story.
Please don't feel the need to hold back on my account. I'm here if you need someone to share in your pain.
Would you want to know more about me, even if I didn't have a crest, or come from a noble family?
This has nothing to do with your crest or family. I'm just asking as your friend. How should I put this? When I look at you, I don't see a crest. I want to see the real you.
You do? Here's the short version. I hate crests. Even though having one is supposed to be such a great blessing, mine has ruined everything. Miklon was heir to our house. Then I was born, and I became the heir because I had a crest. That made my older brother jealous enough to want to kill me. And every woman in Fodlan wants to have my little crest baby, so they can join the nobility. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's like to have a crest.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up such awful things.
No, I should keep my temper better. I don't want you to see me act that way.
Don't say that. I'm glad we were able to talk. I feel like I'm finally seeing the real you. Oh, Sylvain, will you save me from the curse of having a crest?
Of course. I think I love you. And I mean that with all my heart. I love you, Mercedes. Let's
Oh my
get
goodness.
married and have crest babies.
Sure.
Crest babies. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it, I guess this support can only happen after a certain point in the story. And so we'll check back for that later. Let's have Ingrid talk to Dimitri.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you. And it's clear that you care deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
That was pretty messed up, but I think what he was trying to say is that he doesn't want Ingrid to do the same thing as Glenn and die protecting him.
That's a heavy sigh. Again.
Yeah? That's the sigh of exhaustion after spending the past month apologizing for your behavior to, well, everyone.
Apologizing? I've been pretty darn restrained lately.
If by restrained you mean falling all over yourself to garner the attention of every passing female, then yes, you've been quite restrained. Mark my words, the more you hurt people, the more weighty the repercussions will be. Your actions will come around to bite you.
Ha! If I get bitten, that's all just part of the game. Heck, I had one girl's brother come after me with a pitchfork.
If you end up getting maimed or killed by a pitchfork, don't expect me at your funeral. Glenn used to make light of getting hurt too. Then one day, he got more than hurt. Now he's gone.
I'm sorry. I was being... You're right. I know what it did to you when he died. It hurt to see you hurt, and not be able to do anything, when you wouldn't even come out of your room to take care of your horse.
Nothing affected me the way his passing affected me.
Well, I'm happy that you're better. Seeing you out and about helped me relax enough to be able to flirt with girls again.
Your predictability is utterly disappointing. When I finally stopped mourning, you know what brought me back? My concern. For you.
Me?
You know you can't get along without me following in your shadow and caring for you. You flirt with anything that has a pulse, offend people left and right, and constantly cause commotions.
Huh. The truth really does hurt.
Please, Sylvain, consider your actions before you carry them out. And stop acting so nonchalant about getting hurt or killed. Promise me that.
Okay. I promise.
Alrighty, just a few more today. Felix and Annette.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out. So that... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory. A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain! You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it. Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine. Be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix. I'll hate you forever and ever.
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
Wow. That would be a crazy thing to bully someone about. Oh, goodness.
Sylvain,
Last one.
Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her sister goodnight? I can explain either way.
No, I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered. What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions. When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me. It's almost as though you're going out of your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Uh-huh. It's not that you took something I said to heart about how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair?
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me. There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that. So I respect people like you. I mean it.
Oh, is that sincerity? It's kind of creeping me out. It's just so unlike you.
Huh?
When you say nice things like that, I can't take joy in beating you. I want to beat you when you're at your best. That's why it bothers me so much when you don't try your hardest against me.
Let me put this a different way. I've always been treated like I'm special, and I'm not. At least, I don't think I am. I'm just tired of people thinking they know what I can and can't do, and everybody expects something of you, or envies you. It's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying. If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that. Where the heck were you when I was growing up? If I had someone like you back then, I think I may have turned out different. And better, I mean. Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with me, or?
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
Oh, I see. Some other time then. I look forward to it, Annette.
Alright, sweet note to end off on. So, we have finished all of these for now. Do I have any, yeah, none with Byleth right now. We've already done all of them. So, now we can finally move on. I think, yeah, we do have a Paralogue. So, I didn't even notice this earlier. When did this pop up? I'm not sure. But we have a Paralogue and some quests. So, let's get on with this Paralogue, I suppose. The Alliance has requested aid from the monastery, but the Knights of Saros are low on personnel. Alois and Shamir decide that the students will have to suffice. Okay, let's do it. I'll try to go quickly through this one too, because we've already gone so far into this episode.
And that is our situation.
But with so few knights, we'll surely... Ah, Professor. Excellent timing.
What's going on?
Alois, you're not going to suggest we send students, are you?
I am, actually. Do you have a problem with that?
I do. We can't send them out on a knight's mission without Rhea's blessing.
I'm sure I can get the go-ahead.
I'll just say the students have a new field training opportunity or something like that.
He's going to lie to Rhea.
Besides, we'll be there. We're not going to let them get killed by pirates.
What's this about pirates?
There are pirates causing havoc in the port of Deirdre, at the center of House Regan's territory.
Mm-hmm.
The Merchants Association sent a request via the Eastern Church asking for protection.
The Eastern Church?
You haven't heard of the Eastern
I've
Church?
heard of it before.
I suppose it's because they don't have much of a presence.
The Eastern Church controls Eastern Fodlan. They don't have a standing army like we do. So, for incidents like this, they customarily ask for help from the Central Church.
I imagine they want to contribute to make their presence known in the Alliance.
Be that as it may, we knights are quite busy. We don't have personnel to spare. Therefore, we're enlisting your help.
You should have some experience dealing with pirates from your mercenary days, right?
I may.
The students have dealt with pirates, so this shouldn't be a problem for them.
Come with us, won't you? Think of it as a training exercise. The Merchants Association will reward us handsomely.
Yeah, let's go.
We don't have time to lose. Let's take care of this quickly.
Alrighty. So... we are getting close to level 20 with most people. The thing is, we only have one advanced seal, I'm pretty sure. And we can't buy more right now. So, we may have to wait till later, like, hopefully it'll come to the shops sometime soon. But, yeah, let's check this out right here. How many people are we taking with us? Not that many. I don't care to take Shamir and Alois, but I guess we will. So we're going to miss out on Flame, so yeah, that's fine. Let's, okay, I see what's going on. So we've got some people over here. Oh, this looks like a cool map. Oh, we have some Wyvern Knights. We haven't seen those yet as enemies, I don't think. Okay, so, are these green units or am I controlling them? It looks like Alois is a green unit, but Shamir is one of my people now, so she should be fine. Wait. Yeah, there she is. Okay. How do we want to go about this? So, obviously we're going to be sending one group to the right over here, and one group downwards, I suppose. So, let's have Ash back here. Maybe I'll put Dedu up here. Yeah, definitely want Dedu up here. And who else do I want over here? Maybe I'll take Ingrid. Ingrid's a good choice. I'll put Sylvain up right here. And yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. So everyone will go down here except for Shamir and Mercedes. Good. Okay. I think that's what I want. And it looks like everything will be fine down here. I kind of want to take Flame with me so that she can start healing some people. Actually, don't I have the ability? I can't heal anybody right now. I wish I could. Annette has the ability to heal. That's right. So, yeah, she can heal everyone over here. That should be good. And, actually, no. Let's send, there we go. I think that's looking a little better. Yeah. That seems like it should be a good plan to me. Okay. Save, and our inventory should be perfectly fine, so let's go ahead and begin this battle.
Tremble before us. We are the great navy of Almyra. Resist, and we'll burn this town to the ground.
The Almyra Navy. This is going to be tougher than I expected.
They're obviously bluffing, but it seems to be working on the merchants. Shall we?
It's the knights! Please, save us! We'll reward you handsomely!
Okay, so...
It would be a disaster if they attacked our shops. Please, don't let them into town.
I won't.
We've got you. Leave it to the Knights of Seros.
Okay, I can't let them pass that line. Protect the town from pirates. If the pirates get into town and remain for a total of 5 turns, you will have failed your mission. Okay, that's super easy. I know there's flyers, so those are the only ones we have to watch out for. Let's go ahead and move some of my people up here. Oh, so many people coming after us right here. Might want to start off with
I'm on it.
something like this. Okay, so we have a bow guy who can reach everybody. Yeah, that guy should attack Alois. So I can move Alois. Great. Okay. Let's keep the iron sword on me. And let's get this short spear. No, let's keep the iron lance on me. Okay, that looks like a good plan.
Here we go.
And yeah, that looks like a good plan because now the archer will attack Mercedes and that should be fine. So let's send a net down this way along with Ash. And Shamir can go up here. Just put her right here. Okay. Oh, I should have rallied right there. What is his... I don't know what kind of rally he has, but I should have gotten that. Let's make sure that we kill the bow guy right here. Great, okay. I want to make sure that he doesn't get to Ingrid. Oh, great job, Felix. Getting so close to level 20. And now I'm going to put Ingrid over here, I think, is what I will do. So she has Lewin. I haven't used it yet, though. And I may not for a little bit.
What should I do?
Okay. Oh, also I gave her that energy drop, so she should be a little stronger now. Yeah, that's looking good. Great. Okay, so even if she does kill this guy in the next turn, and yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. Because he has such a low chance of hitting. Please miss. Great. Awesome. So even if she kills him and the other guy comes and attacks her, everything should be fine. Yeah, let's stay right there. Oh, Alois just wrecked that scrub.
No hard feelings.
Okay, stop attacking Alois, please. I need the experience.
On to the next fight.
Let's try this.
Okay, this guy's coming at me with his battalion. But he missed. Ha ha ha. That's what I like to see. Great job, Ingrid. Fantastic.
You weren't ready.
Yeah, she's definitely doing better now than she was a couple of episodes ago, I think. Fantastic job, Felix. Yeah, this should be a pretty simple battle, I think. And yeah, I gotta go get those guys with Ash, probably. No, we'll put him up right here. What is this? Okay. Yeah, put him right there. We'll put a net up behind him. Great. Okay, let's go up here for now, and let's see what's coming this way. Nothing too much yet. So let's go ahead and advance, I suppose. We'll get, yeah, she's been damaged a little bit from that bow guy. Let's use Byleth to take him down, I suppose. Okay, not quite going to do it. Let's see if a combat art can get us there, maybe. Yes, do it. Sweet.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Okay, Sylvain, what can you do to this guy? You can kill him, great. Okay, he is dead now.
You're out of luck.
And let's get Sylvain in front of this guy. Yeah, draw him in. And maybe I'll use a Nosferatu right here to get some health back. Oh yeah, great plan. Fantastic.
Had to be done.
Okay, let me put Shamir up here, I suppose, and Alois can also advance a little bit. And from here, let's put Let's put Felix right here, see what he can do. That is great. Okay, I hope he doesn't get hit. Maybe we should actually, no, that's what we're going to have to do, isn't it? Okay. Don't get hit right here, please. Sweet.
Next time, bring your friends.
Fantastic job, and he killed. So that is amazing. Okay, yeah, let's move Dedu up here. And we'll put Ingrid right there. Okay. Oh, this guy is screwed. Amazing.
That one is expected.
Okay, that guy's going after Dedu, which is fine. I wonder if Ash can reach him now. That would be nice. Not without a combat art. Let's get this going, though. Sweet. Amazing.
I must steel myself.
And keep on advancing. Yeah, I don't see this being a particularly difficult battle. So now these guys are coming from that direction. Yeah, let's split off a little bit. I'll send Mercedes right here to heal Sylvain.
You're a big help.
And Sylvain can go up there, and I'll go down here, I guess. Perfect. That should do it. Yeah, let's put Alois right there, and I'll put Shamir right there. Okay, good plan, I think. Fantastic. Oh yeah, Sylvain is just putting in the work. So they're coming that way. Oh, we got reinforcements. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back down here. And Annette needs to catch up so that she can heal Dedu, probably. Let's put Dedu in front, though, because no one's going to hurt him too much in this direction. Yeah, let's rally. Where was she rallying? I think she's rallying magic, so that wasn't great, but it doesn't matter too much. Okay, back up top. Let's go kill this guy. Yeah, that looks like a fine plan to me. And then Byleth can advance a little bit and take out some more of those guys a little, like, on the ship. No, stay right there, I suppose. And maybe I'll have Mercedes heal him up. Ooh, this guy's going to come after. I didn't think this guy was going to move, actually. Nah, everything should be fine, though. I'm not too worried. Alrighty. Byleth, you go ahead and move up here. So many people are going to come after me if I stand right here, so let's get right there. Iron Sword should do fine for now. I put the Iron Axe on him just so I could have someone to break it, because it has three durability left, so it's not going to do too much. Let's not use a physic yet, and let's send Alois over here just in case. Okay, that guy is dead.
Be gone. Now.
Now's the time.
Okay, yeah, I'm not too worried about that, actually.
Don't waste it.
Okay, that had such a low chance of hitting. I'm sad that it did. Oh my goodness! Why did I didn't even see that guy. He had 30 damage. I didn't realize he had a bow. Or that he could reach Ingrid. I thought they were all going after Dedu. Yeah, I'm glad that missed. It wouldn't have killed her, but it still would have been pretty bad. So let's go. We'll take care of him as quickly as possible. Also, let's see if we can take out these guys. Let's just use some fire, I suppose. Yeah, that should do it.
Let's keep our guard up.
Great, okay. And we can not quite take that guy down. Let's put Alois up here first. Oh, don't miss. Sweet. Great job, Alois. And there, that should be that. Sweet.
You're out of luck.
Alright, so unfortunately we can't move over here. But let's just take this guy down, I suppose. Yeah, perfect. Great job, Shamir. And let's actually use this iron axe. Yeah. Sweet.
As expected.
We'll get a little bit of axe skill up, maybe. And now let's head down here. And fellas, I think I'm actually going to have to end this episode off before we finish this battle. This is going to take a little bit more, but when we come back, we'll finish this battle and we will head into the end of the month. So if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like and subscribe because I would appreciate it so very, very much. And stay tuned for the next episode when we finish this off, continue with our month, and go do the battle of the eagle and the lion. So, yeah, thanks for watching, fellas. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.